Yeah, so I just been watching the weather forecast the last couple of days. It's not been as good as it should be as well. It's just been every single day just seems to be a bit of rubbish, where we're sort of losing the the cloud. The cloud is just winning over everything really. It's just getting a bit mad. So every single time I have a bit of free time to go and shoot, the forecast is just absolutely abysmal. And this is such a great location normally. Oh, I've got my daughter with me, so say hello, Bear.
Hi.
Down.
No.
Oh, so she just did the massive jump there. But yeah, so I decided to come down to Caister because the original plan was to go further up to the north coast, the Norfolk coast even, up to North Norfolk, where it would have been a bit better for the sunlight. But as I could see there's going to be no sunlight, and I planned myself to go out. Oh, I can show her on the balance beam. Say hello.
Hi.
Doing your skills.
Yeah.
Got Pepper with us as well. But yeah, so we decided to come down here because we've got the groins down here. The sea defences, so you can slide down. And with that, we can use those to a little bit of foreground interest in the photo.
Let me get down, ready?
So today's low tide was just after 2 o'clock today, so obviously it's just been, and you can see here with the groins now how low the water gets. So we're going to want the tide to come in probably for another hour yet to start covering up over there, but the groins further on down the beach there, they are going to be working for us, so let's see if we can get going. So we've been walking down to the beach for a couple of minutes now, and the daughter's going mad, the dog's going mad as well. This is the joy. She's just been out enjoying, been out in the countryside like this. Whether you're out in the countryside and hills, down the beach, the kids are happy just playing, and Eliza just loves it. It's just so much fun just being able to come out here, blow off a little bit of steam, see what's changing with the wildlife, see what's changing with the coastline. It's forever changing around here so quickly.
Drop it.
And Pepper's got the stone, I think. Look. Pepper? Hello.
You like that stone?
Pepper. A bit less than 10 minutes of a walk now from where we parked up at the lifeboat station in Caister, which is a great car park. Come here in the winter time, it's free, so it's one of those really good advantages of the coastline around Norfolk. They really do, I mean, they look after you a little bit. It's Yarmouth, all the areas around here, I mean, as great as these places really aren't really, but they are kind of, they've got some beautiful coastline. You get free parking, so let's say we've just made it down to where I was wanting to get to as well. So we've got this nice bit of groin, you should see now, and with that I'm hoping the tide is going to be in just far enough. So like I say, it's not far off a low tide, but I'm hoping I can be able to get something going on here with the exposure. I'm going to be shooting from a slightly elevated position as well, and with that we're going to be able to have some serious fun. Probably going to be shooting around about the second mark on the exposure here, so 6 stop filter is going to be really nice. And I'm going to be using my trusty 4 soft grad, I think, just to try and bring out a little bit of detail in the sky. You're not going to be seeing much on this about what's going on with the sky. It's going to need a decent filter to pull that in, but as I say, it's absolutely freezing here, so just get ready to go shooting, I think. So I always find when I'm shooting sort of beach scenes, things like that, it's quite handy. I mean, I know it's not very traditional to be sort of using the bottom leg on your bracket, but sandy beaches makes really good sense to be using the bottom feet on there. Always keep them then extended as well. What that's going to do is when you sort of look at the feet on the floor, you can sort of see that all that's happening is that's all that's going to be getting the sand on there. You're not going to be sucking the legs up and down all the time. So if you need to shorten your tripod, I go by this section here. So adjusting your height on there, and then if you need any more, obviously we can extend there as well. And that's just going to eliminate cleaning you're going to do with your tripod. It's just little things like that. It just makes working a lot quicker as well. So I've started setting up my shot now. Just check the focus. It's all good as well. Tide's coming in. The waves are starting to come up quite nicely as well. It's now a bit of a waiting game and we shoot. So it's a bit of a waiting game. So we now shoot and image should be now good to go. But the tide is coming in really quick now. This is perfect. The sky's not really doing much for me though. But it's just one of those things. I think we just have to play it by ear, see what we get as well, and we'll see what we've got now. So just had a little look at the shot, and settings were not too bad on this one here. So had a little look at the back of the camera. It was 3 seconds at f7.1. Now I am shooting at 16mm, which is as wide as this lens will go. I'm a bit tempted to get the 10-24 out, shoot a little bit wider, because I think the image is just missing a little bit of space around it. So having a little look at the back of the camera, you'll be able to see a little bit. You can see from that it's quite sort of squished together basically, so not kind of how I'd really like the image to go. The water movement is beautiful on the image though, so I'll be shooting those same sort of settings as well. But I tell you what, it's absolutely chilly out here, and I think my daughter's going to get some very wet feet very soon, as you see there. But it's all part of the fun of just being out here, isn't it? We'll get home, we'll get dry, and we'll have a good day.
Yeah, I'm gonna now take you over to my nest, and yeah, I had to leave my baby there, and I'm really sad about it. So that was last week, a few weeks ago, before my dad done the video this week of here, and basically, so we just walked up there. We finally made it to my baby. He hasn't left to go to the country yet. Here he is. Right there. And I love him! So, I'm now gonna pick... He's gotten quite a bit of sand on him. He looks a bit cold. What have these people done to him? They've been really mean to him. I can't believe. Oh, bye baby. Peace out guys. I love you all. Hope you really enjoyed my little thing. Toodles.
So looking down the camera, this is kind of the scene I'm sort of shooting here, just so you can get a nice perspective of what it is that I'm aiming for here as well. Just hitting the rear view on the back of my camera, and I am shooting from, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 7 of these along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So from there, out of the edge of my frame, right the way out to around about here somewhere. So you can see what's happening with the shoreline here within the image. With that, I've got beautiful water currents all moving around in here. Focus for me is set round about on here at f7.1. Got my daughter who's chancing. She really doesn't want to be getting wet today because it's going to get so cold as well. But if she can stand there that long, stay there facing out to the sea, and I'll take a nice photo of you. All right, don't move. You have to stay completely still. So just move a bit closer towards the car. So we walked past here earlier on, I spotted this, but the tide was just not quite right. It was still a little bit too low for the shot as a whole. So what I've done is move it back up, reset out the tripod into position as well, so you can see now. And what is sort of solved this for me really is I've got this is like really nice sort of log here. Well, a bit of sea defence is what it is. You can see it here. And I'm going to use that as a sort of leading feature, taking me in towards the shot as well. I mean, the light is dropping down. I think I'm going to be cutting it really fine for the exposure. I'm not needing the 10 stops, I've taken that out. I've still got the 4-stop grad in there because the sky still is a little bit bright as well. I've got an aperture of 4.5. I mean, I want a little bit of depth, cut off the depth of field a little bit. I mean, the water is just starting to come up and hit this bit of wood now. I'm just watching it out of the corner of my eye as well. It's going to be so close to get this shot. So it's kind of replicating what I shot further down at the other groyne, or see the fence a bit further along the coast. But what it's going to do for me is just give this little leading line coming into the image. And with that, it's just going to just add another little dynamic element to this image here as well. Not something you always see. It is really well buried in the sand. My dog's kind of really liking it. I'm just keeping my eye on what's going on here, really, because I don't want to miss the shot. It's going to be a case of only going to get 1 or 2 opportunities to get this. It's quite tight. It's a really strong composition as well. I mean, I'll show you now what I'm kind of getting.
Hey guys, it's me here. There's damn things on my freaking eyebrows. So I'm actually really cold, and I got my dad's gloves on and his hat, and I've just been sleeping right over there where you saw me fall. I'm really cold, and I really need you guys to subscribe to my daddy's channel. Please.
So just showing you what I've got on the frame here. Again, coming in on this little corner down here, under the filters, round the right, round the left, at the top there, and loads of sky coming in the frame as well. Just going to wait for this one last photo and we should be done. I think this could be getting ready to come up to it as well. That is starting to look a right tree. I'm just going to close up that aperture again. Slightly longer exposure, so I want everything just to be sort of smoothed out a little bit more. Get ready to shoot. So we're back up to 13-second exposure now. That's going to give us quite a lot of scope to be playing around with. The light has really fallen now. My daughter's bored. I think after this exposure now, we're going to make a move back to the car. So just have a little look on here now. You can have a little look for yourself to see when latest this call outs were. So that was the Seb provided for the last sort of times they were called out, and actual call out dates as well on here. For a little inshore place here in little old Norfolk, they do get kept very busy as well. And if you want to pop in, have a little look at some point as well, you can always check it out. There we are. And launches in there. Loads of handy information for you. So for me, it's good night. I'm going to get in the car, make the 35-minute drive back to Norwich, and off we go.